When we want to enter some data of finishers and weaned piglets, we choose Data Entry, Company Data. Here we can enter the several events, for example, the animals that have arrived on your company, animals entered. You can use this when finishers have entered your farm, the death of animals, the sales, animals that have moved from one production phase to another, and also the feed deliveries. For example, when finishers have entered your farm, you choose Animals Entered. You enter an arrival date. Production phase will be finishers, number of the animals that have arrived, and the weight of the animals. You can choose to enter an amount. When this is all good, you can press Save or F12. When piglets, weaned piglets, move from one stable to another or from one production phase to another, you can choose the event Animals Moved. You choose a date of movement, a number of animals, the weight, and from production phase piglets, these are the weaned piglets from your own company, to production phase finishers, and you can choose to enter an amount. When this is all good, you can press Save or F12. The difference between the animals that have entered the farm and the animals that have moved in your farm is animals that have entered your farm are finishers and they are born on another farm and have entered your farm as finishers. The animals that have moved are your own weaned piglets and they are moved from production phase piglets to production phase finishers. When some animals die, you can enter the death of the animals at the event Death, a removal date, the production phase, piglets or finishers, number of animals, the weight, the removal type is always death, and you can choose to enter a removal date, a removal reason. The same goes when you sell animals. You choose Animal Sales. You enter a removal date, production phase, do you want to sell piglets or finishers, the number of animals, the weight, the removal type will be cull or transferred. You can always do your own settings when you choose Properties, and we go to Animal Sales. Here we can see that the removal date is required, so as the production phase. I set a default value for the production phase. This will always be finishers. You can also choose for production phase code 20 to be the piglets, your own weaned piglets. In the input history is all the input scene, and we can click on it. Then we see the input above, and we can change some things. For example, the weight of the piglets. When this is good, you can save it, or you can click on it and delete the data. Are you sure you want to delete this item? Yes.